The Ugandan government has on several occasions this year come under fire over claims of human rights violations. The international community has specifically been so much concerned about the alleged abductions of political actors and supporters and the trial of civilians in the military courts. Now that the 2026 general elections is drawing nearer, civil society organizations are concerned that there could be more cases of human rights violations in the country, especially during and after voting, and that there's need to take critical actions now so that the worst does not happen.
Elections symbolizes not only democratic exercise, but reaffirmation of their collective commitment to justice, transparency, and accountability. However, the road to full civic engagement is not without obstacles. The restrictions on civic spaces, bureaucratic hurdles, and rising political tensions remind us that our job is far from complete.
Uganda's human rights actors say government has downplayed efforts to uphold human rights in the country and that the hopes to have free, fair and peaceful elections in 2026 are diminishing.
Given that most of the violations were in the heat of the campaigns, and given that most of the people who were arrested were as a result of having contrary opinions to those of what the security thinks should be the rightful opinion, I don't think that there will be a difference. So we can only hope that there is a will to curtail over that.
You're beginning to see the symptoms of violence way ahead of the election. You've seen the way that security officials treat innocent civilians protesting on the streets. You've seen the way the security agencies have treated journalists who are covering protests or covering public demonstrations. These signs do not portend for good elections.
There are calls by the international community urging the government to ensure that fundamental human rights are respected, even as the nation heads to a vital democratic exercise where Ugandans will choose their next leaders.
These protections are even more important during electoral and campaign cycles. And so it is important as we look towards 2026 here in Uganda to continue to support these open dialogues, to support these fulfillment of these rights.
Stakes are high that if government does not urgently act fast and smart, the situation could be totally different in 2026 as projected by human rights actors. So what exactly should be done?
The president himself admitted that his army shot and killed 54 people. We think it's a conservative figure, but let's work with that and say he admitted to extrajudicial killings. Hold perpetrators to account. If you do so, you have sent a message that violence and the killing extrajudicially of any Ugandan is unacceptable. It has the effect of moderating people's conduct. The second thing is this: you must reform the electoral process to engender public confidence in the election.
Daniel Kibet, NTV.